This is a very intriguing quatrain. Nostradamus, Century 6, Quatrain 44. By night the rainbow will appear for Nantes, France. By marine arts they will stir up ring. In the Gulf of Arabia a great fleet will plunge to the bottom. In Saxony, Germany, a monster will be born of a hare and a sow pig. In order to create a rainbow, there must be rain and light. As we all know, a rainbow is formed when light shines through rain. The rain bends the light, creating a spray of magnificent colors. Let's look at line 1. By night the rainbow will appear for Nantes, France. So, how can a rainbow appear at night in France? Let's read line 2. By marine arts they will stir up rain. There's the rain. Line 3 reads, in the Gulf of Arabia a great fleet will plunge to the bottom. What could cause a great fleet of ships to plunge to the bottom of the sea? You guessed it, a nuclear explosion. A nuclear detonation is as bright as the sun. The light from the nuclear explosion would travel through the rain and create a rainbow at night. Okay, here's a map of the Gulf of Arabia. According to the 1999 Cambridge Encyclopedia, this part of the Arabian Sea is now called the Persian Gulf, Arabian Gulf, or sometimes just the Gulf. Several other Western reference books, including the 1998 Canadian Oxford Dictionary, also list Arabian Gulf as a synonym for Persian Gulf. Let's take another look at line 2. By marine arts they will stir up rain. Who could stir up rain by marine arts for the light to shine through to create a rainbow? According to an article on the internet titled, Saudi Arabia's Artificial Ring, everyone knows Saudi Arabia's hot desert doesn't see much rain. And this year's season has been no exception. Rain is needed and badly so. But the kingdom isn't going to wait and leave it to chance. It's going to rain by hook or by crook as the Saudis are looking to science for a solution. Artificial rain is created by spraying a passing cloud with chemicals forcing the creation of water, then the cloud is pushed to a designated spot. Another internet article says artificial rain is being used right now in the huge Nile desert that covers the western and southern part of Saudi Arabia, and it says that in the not-too-distant future all of Saudi Arabia will be able to do so. Let's look at the map showing France and the Gulf of Arabia as Nostradamus calls it in line 3. Let's draw a straight rainbow-looking line between the Gulf of Arabia and Nantes, France. You will note that the line goes right through possible artificial rain in northern part of Saudi Arabia. So, if some future night someone in Nantes, France happens to be looking toward Saudi Arabia when a nuclear bomb sinks a fleet of ships in the Gulf of Arabia, also known as the Persian Gulf, they could definitely see a rainbow at night. Now, let's look at line 4. In Saxony, Germany, a monster will be born of a hare and a sow pig. Until the recent advent of genetic engineering, creating clone sheep and so forth, I didn't take this line literally. But now, genes from different animals, like humans and mice for example, have been combined to form hybrid animals from two completely different species. So, when Nostradamus says, a monster will be born of a hare and a sow pig, I believe he meant it literally. I think Nostradamus is telling us when this prediction will take place. When a monster animal is born in Germany with a hare father and sow pig mother. Let's read that quatrain one more time. By night the rainbow will appear for Nantes, France. By marine arts they will stir up rain. In the Gulf of Arabia a great fleet will plunge to the bottom. In Saxony, Germany, a monster will be born of a hare and a sow pig.